We're in the finals. Let's see here. This hand is awkward, but not mulliganable, in my opinion. The fact that we can kill early creatures, and it's just not correct to mulligan this hand. Raptor has been pretty turdy for us, though, but haven't played it a ton yet, so that might be why. We're going to have a 2-drop. Blinding Drone. Well, I hope to Searing like that. Right, Sky Spawner's good. Hoping for a non-land card. Got a land. Passing. Get beat up by that Sky Spawner a little bit. Alright, found his black mana. Or, I guess we don't know what the second color is, so we'll find out. Red mana, okay. Let's see if we get outnumbered here. That would be bad. Look out! Look out! Alright, well, next turn we can go look out Raptor, so I guess that's pretty good. Let's say opponent's in a pretty commanding spot here. Less cards in hand and 2 of them are lands, which we don't really need. Pathfinder, okay. Yeah, it's what we didn't want and we got it. Still going to be a pretty tough race to win. Guess we could swing for 11 next turn. I'm going to trade it to Sky Spawner. I'd like to top deck a removal spell for the Pathfinder, and then we'll be in awesome shape. Well, maybe a little bit less. Step Glider, actually kind of good here. Well, pretty clear he's got something, but guess we'll triple block. Not leaving me a bunch of options here. And the problem is, say I don't block, I take 5, and then my opponent can just tap down my best guy on my turn. Like, that's obviously not good. That was a bad draw. Pretty close to dead now, so he gets to tap down this, swinging past this. Still need that removal spell. We do have a lot in our deck though, so here's hoping. Guess I could have given Vigilance and attack for 1 there. Oh, well, this worked out okay. I could use life. So he can't tap something this turn. I think we're just going to leave up Cliffside Lookout. But I still, the problem is, I still, No, well, that doesn't work though. Guess I just swing. Yeah, the problem is like he can just get past the blocker. All right. Well, we're going for it here. It's unfortunate. All right, let's see what we can do in game 2 here. We got a ton of removal in our deck. I think we can beat this. We just got to see our removal and we'll be fine. Yeah, we still don't have a sideboard, so let's just go to game 2. All right, we'll play first again. Yeah, this is a good hand. It's got everything you could ask for, right? 2-drop, 3-drop, powerhouse 5-drop. That was a fine draw. Deals with that pesky Pathfinder we just lost against. Blinding Drone. Griffin's a good draw, actually. We're going to have a fleet. Sky Spawner doesn't really affect us too much either. That was a good draw. Opponent still hasn't played a red mana. Alright, got the red mana now. The holdout settlement. Opponent can tap down with Blinding Drone now, but it's going to come at a cost. Definitely means we want to play a post-combat Soothsayer. Clutching that. That's interesting. Just trying to buy some time, I imagine. Ooh, for the Surge. That worked really well for my opponent. Ah, and then going for the race. Now I kind of want to Demon's Grasp the Avenger. But I guess that can wait. Let's just play Soothsayer and pass. This seems like it'll work better for us anyway. I mean, yes, it kind of gears us up for the late game, but I think it's worth it. Blind Drone number 2, sure. So, guess we just go Griffin, pass. Can tap the Soothsayer. We'll tap down the Aeronaut, I guess. No, I guess we'll tap the Envoy for the life. Two cards left in our opponent's hand. Yeah, it's pretty bad for us, but just happened. Wish I could Searing Light that Drawer Isle Avenger. Well, that's nice. Opponent basically gifted us here. So I guess we'll attack with Envoy. Play Soothsayer. Guess maybe I should have left back the... Well, yeah, probably. Because I can't block the Avenger now, but we'll see. See what happens. So playing Grixis, I guess. Looks like Drawer Isle Avenger is just annoying enough that I'm going to have to Demon's Grasp it. There's a lot of Blinding Drones in your deck, sir. Guess I could just play Griffin for days. Let's do that. I like that more. It's a sexier play with Vampiric Rites out. Guess we'll do the aeronaut. I mean, it's actually tough. It's tough to make this play because of the stupid tempo plays he has. Could I play to land there? Guess even if I could have, it's not a huge deal. I don't think I could have, but maybe I could have. So I guess he can tap Envoy. No attacks. All right. Well, that's good. Expedition Raptor's nice too. Let's go Raptor. Pump these two. Tapping the Courier Griffin. Got it. Now we'll pass. All right. Channeler. There you go. So what are we up to? 8 mana. Can Demon's Grasp and Stasis Snare. It's pretty good. Let's Demon's Grasp here. Oh, I didn't tap my mana right. Silly, silly me. I'm actually gonna hold back a turn since I screwed up my mana. If I buff team, yeah, we're gonna buff team. So I could have played Entanglers first, which may have been better. Could have used the Soothsayer in response. That was a mistake. Maybe not though. Actually, I guess we'll leave that. Well, let's see. I get him for 8. He could crack back for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus a thing. I think we'll just get in like this and play a Griffin. Get even more evasive guys. Gain more life. Actually, I guess I could stasis snare the channeler. I kind of like that, actually. Definitely wasn't expecting him to tap the Soothsayer, hence why I clicked past it. Alright, what's the play? Career Griffin versus... Let's just... Alright. Stasis near the Channeler, I think, is better on his turn. Troll. Guess we're snaring that instead. Actually, I can stasis snare the Channeler. He can tap one dude down, and then I can Entangler the Windrider Patrol. That's probably good enough. We'll do that instead. Still think we're going to have lethal. Sack that draw. Stasis snare. Channeler. You can tap one guy. So let's go land, pump team. Tangler. Tap. Lookout. Tap. I guess this isn't lethal, is it? Despite my best efforts, I still managed to botch it, huh? This just forces a block. I don't think there's any need to play the Griffin in case I have to sack creatures for some reason. Alright. Going to game 3. Feel like I did not play that super wisely. You know, I'd like to play Eiley one time. You know, the card I first picked and drafted the deck around. Be nice to play her once. Now that I've called it, she'll be in my opening hand and I'll play her on turn 2. Alright, let's go to game 3. Alright, this is a keep. It's pretty tough to mulligan a hand that's got perfect mana. Alright. It's actually a fine draw. Let's see if he plays around the Searing Light. Fearless. Opponent is completely and utterly fearless. Might as well save up for the big Myers Mouse, I guess. Here's our searing light. So, yeah, we want him to play like a Wind Rider Patrol, then we can go Demon's Grasp into full value Myers Malice. And then we're cooking with gasoline. Thought Harvester. Yeah, it's pretty good, but we can Searing Light it. It's a lot of Searing Lights. Alright, let's swing with Griffin. Alright, next turn we're busting the Myers Malice for full value. No attacks. Alright. Well, could wait yet another turn, but let's just get in with Griffin. Sweep away. Alright. Let's Myers Malice now. We get a creature, he discards 2 cards. He's missing land drops, so it's going to be 2 spells we hit too. Seems pretty good. We've got the Demon's Grasp for like the... He would have been able to play Wind Rider Patrol, so it's probably Pathfinder, which this time we at least have the answer for. Horribly Awry and Warping Whale. Well, those cards are horribly unexciting. He could have Warping Whaled our Alpha Protector. He didn't think it was worth it to sack the Scion. I probably would have done that. Maybe he wanted to counter Demon's Grasp. I don't know. I guess that's something he can do too. Or Myers Malice. Wait a second. My opponent played Sweep Away, so yeah. Wait. Did he tap all his blue mana? Now I can't remember. If he tapped all his blue mana, he's probably really kicking himself for that. Because countering the Myers Malice with Warping Whale, even at the cost of a Scion, would have been a pretty big play. Clutch our land. Not even... Why not sack your Scion? He's got a Pathfinder in hand. I'm almost positive. Wish I wasn't tapped out, so I could kill your stupid blinding drone. They still haven't fixed that glitch? That is crazy. 1 card left in hand. Alright, well... Really don't want a Demon's Grasp at Dwar Isle Avenger. Dampening Pulse, yeah. 1 card left. Alright. Aeronaut's not so good here. I really don't want a Demon's Grasp a Draw Isle Avenger. I want to at least draw another removal spell. Guess we'll take out the Blinding Drone. Incubator Drone doesn't seem all that important. Warden, alright. Alright, well, that was a good one. Now we can deal with this stupid guy. And the next creature, too. It is kind of funny he's slightly ahead on the race, but... Sky Spawner. Yeah. Ooh, Chain Mage. With allies up? It's almost too good. Guess Horribly Arise pretty good against us. Well, he probably doesn't realize how many 5-drop creatures we have, but whatever. Roiling Waters. Alright, that's fine. Not really a big deal, especially since we have 7 mana. So even if we draw a land, we're fine. I don't think that play was that good. Well, I got my opponent some cards. I guess that's pretty good. Alright, well, that was what we call in the business a good draw. Pretty irrelevant. Still going to save that Stasis Snare for a rainy day. Guess we can swing with Courier Griffin now. Makes sense. Definitely sandbagging the lands. Case of like Witness the End or whatever. Or his own Myers Mouse. I guess we can trade a Griffin for a Sky Spawner. Might have been wiser not to, only because we have the retreat to Emiria. Yeah, pretty good argument for that, I guess. Did force him to double block. Maybe he wouldn't have been interested. I don't know. I don't know. Tap my mana poorly again. Pretty sick, Chubbs. Oh my god. Once again, I've tapped my mana incorrectly. Thankfully, I don't think my opponent can do 22 damage, but we'll see. Alright. So we ended up winning the draft, which means the next draft will be an A4. We didn't play Eiley once in 3 matches. We didn't play her once, did we? That's kind of funny. All right, well, what else is cool? Soothsayer's awesome. Entangler worked really well with the retreat. I forgot about that old school synergy. Grasp was great. Everything else besides not playing Eiley, I guess, worked out pretty well for us. Had a couple mana issues a couple times, but Black-White, mid-range, got there. And even the Vampiric Rites did everything I wanted it to, as per usual. And the card still goes late, shockingly. All right, we'll see you in the next draft, 8-4.